this ticket, like, we're giving me a ticket for? He say, well, you had to call a record to come for your car. I was like, well, what I have to call a record to come for my car for when I have my insurance? He watched me and he just walked off. So I jump out my car because I have my insurance and I find like you're not opening the insurance to really and truly read it. You just look at it have the issue date and the expiry date also written on top of the insurance. Right? So I find like you ain't watching the insurance to see anything. Or probably you misread the insurance and you watch the issue date instead of the expiry date. Right? And you have this big dark shades. So like you ain't seeing right. Right? So I running him down now up Matilda Hill. And I telling him, but sir, you give my wrong ticket and I'm supposed to get this ticket. And how am I to get a record to move my car if my insurance is valid? He was like, that is not the same insurance, show me. I was like, this is the same insurance I was now showing you. So I even empty my glove compartment. I empty all the documents that I have to show you that I have nothing else here. And this is the only insurance that I have. So this is your misunderstanding of this whole situation. He was like, well, I will tell you, contest it in court. I was like, so I could go ahead with my car? He was like, yeah, because well, they had the insurance, but I can't do nothing about that now. We can't do nothing about that now. You have to contest it in court. So his other colleagues, which is the other license officers, asking me, so you didn't show him the insurance? I was like, yes, but he's saying that is still failure to provide an insurance because he's telling me I did not have an insurance when I had my insurance. I gave him my insurance and he handed it back to me and telling me that my insurance was not my insurance.
So let me ask a question.
Yes.
Your insurance, was it up to date? Was it expired?
My insurance was up to date. It is expiring on the 24th of June, 2026.
24th of June,
2026.
Right. So you wasn't declared here, right? Because we in
April.
April, right. We are in April. And you did show him your driver's permit. You show him the document.
Yes.
He's telling you, you sure that licensing officer wasn't drunk?
No, I swear to God, it was to me, I saying it was an honest mistake with him because like he really actually probably read the issue date instead of the expiry date because I don't understand and it's the hurriedness of him. Just as I am speaking here, it's fast just so it happened. He was just hurried to give out a ticket, I should say, because in the time you hand me back my insurance and tell me, look for the next one, you leave your colleague there. You walk up to the next post, which is a police officer, and you tell them she ain't have no insurance and printing a ticket. And because when you walk back down, you don't have a ticket in your hand. So you didn't say to yourself as a license officer, let me check over this document. This is not part of your job spec. If your job spec is issuing tickets, let us say, and you come out on the road to issue tickets, don't you want to make sure that the tickets that you issued are within the penalty that you are issuing it? Isn't that part of it? So and just coming out here on the road to speak to people hostile, make them frightened because I was traumatized in this situation. I was like, a $10,000 ticket in this hard banger season, what am I going to do with this? You understand? The reason why I jump on my car and I start to run him down because ain't no way you're giving me this. And when I read the ticket now, I seen failure driving without a valid insurance. Which means you're stating my insurance is expired, which it is not.
You sure you and this man never had a bacchanal before? I had to ask these questions.
I never saw Mr. before. I never saw him before. I thought he was targeting me because, he thinking I is a nurse. And right now, the nurses, them have the bacchanal. So I was thinking, well, probably he targeting me because he really actually feel I'm a nurse. Yeah, you're probably thinking I have some kind of money because the statement is a nurse and so get his car. It's a brand new car. Yes, my car is a brand new car, but I have my car like 2 years now, so it's not basically brand new out of the firm. You understand? But I was like, it's a whole misunderstanding. And his colleague who was there, you as a fellow licensing officer, seeing your colleague going to print a ticket, you and all stand up right there. You are telling you this is the insurance. Within your right senses, you and think, well, let me open this insurance and look at it. Or they
Yeah.
refuse. You're refusing to look at the insurance. So there wasn't illiterate people in the system. Because even if they had some sense of emotional intelligence, somebody would have taken the insurance and opened it and read it. The insurance was not open and read until I opened the insurance and tell him, look, read this. Look at the expiry date. Look at the issue date. How is this invalid? How is this
So when
insurance expired?
when you try to explain yourself and show the other officer the ticket, he didn't try to do some damage control or tell you come down at the in the licensing office on Monday, so you all could rectify that. Because one thing I'm saying to you right about now, you gotta be careful with that, because when you go to court, that could swing in a different direction, So my advice to you, ma'am, you need to go down in licensing. You understand? With that
Yeah.
ticket and speak to somebody. You understand me? And rectify that. Because if you go in front of that court, some of them licensing officers and them, they're very tricky. They just like some of them police and them. And you know what he heard for part? Trinidad and Tobago. While I was talking to the young lady here, she told me she's a mother of two. Right? 2 young children, and she's the only breadwinner. So then, how she making out to pay that $10,000 ticket? So it's like, because she appears to be a nurse, Trinity, she was charged $10,000. Right? $10,000 she was charged. So because she haven't have a nurse uniform, you were in scrubs or in white?
I was in scrubs.
Because she was in scrubs and she driving. Right. And she was driving an alright looking car. You decide, you tell yourself the woman her money. So like he probably had a quota, tickets to issue. So he was hurrying up to issue that ticket to look to ride out to go home. But it's not what you do, how you do it. And the woman is stating that her license was not up. So why? What? You had a dose on that in all of you.
Yeah.
Don't sit down on that. Do not sit down on that. Somebody want to come up in the box. I'm bringing up Trinity in the box. Trinity, pleasant good night, darling. So Trinity, that's all right.
The contest that taking you sit down on that, like that. Hey, what fella? Why am that officer tackle you and you dissimmer? That look like a revenge thing, you.
Then he literally thought that I was a nurse, and probably because how I answered him, I didn't answer with any attitude like that, because I know how things could take a turn for the worse with these kind of situations. So when you're talking to these people, you have to be as humble as possible. But I told him, no, I am not a nurse. But at the same time, remember, I'm not entitled to tell you where I am working and what is my job description.
Yeah.
This is why I not gonna buy no car. Because as soon as you as before you even walk on that thing, you all your mother, so and so, I surely get an next one. I cannot buy no car because I disrespectful. Them police and them just want to do what they want. Me and neighbor with that.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you have a car, you go to a police officer so you can tell you go straight. Because that's the only way you have to be dealing with it. Them police officers are them too nasty.
No, but it's a licensed officer. I cannot understand if it was a police officer, because this is not the first incident that happened like this where it was a mistake. Just last year, I also had another incident where I was driving in Koki and I bounced up in a roadblock, and the police asked me to see my license and insurance. I handed him my license, and he made a mistake. He was ticketing the lady next to me, and he ticketed my license on her vehicle. And then he was like, you know what? I'm sorry, but you will have to contest this ticket because I make a mistake and I ticketed you for the other lady. And I wasn't supposed to get a ticket. I was supposed to get set free, and it was his mistake.
They
I had to
not get
contest.
not accepting not take it.
And
Yeah,
what would have happened? What would have happened? You had us to go to court,
I
obviously.
I had to go to court. I got the contesting date. I and on the date of the contesting of the ticket, I got a no show, and nothing happened. I didn't get to do anything after that. There was just like, you know what, it canceled. I got a call that, you know, it canceled, and I will get another date, and I did not get another date.
That
Yeah,
is
but
But
why
that
you
is,
get
that is
personally.
just uncertainty. But that is wasting your time because you ought to take time off. Right? It's like Norway, you know, they have virtual court. But at the
yeah,
end of the day, there's time off from your life, from your busy schedule. You are paying court for something you didn't do.
yeah.
So you see how the
It's
poor man
really
always
messed up.
under pressure.
Yeah,
Wow.
People warrior, there's some people go stop by car. There's some people go
yeah.
stop driving the car and they go start traveling because look at this shit going on.
Mhm.
You understand? These police officers and them making more than the day pay off for the citizens that try to make. But wait, why are you talking? Why we talking about TTPS and today Bacchanal Saturday?
No, I just wanted to bring her up. I wanted to give her a little spot to highlight her story, Trinity, because I promised her when I saw the video online, I feel sorry for she. I said, oh God, and $10,000. I was gonna bring her up on Monday. But I said no, it seems to be a little urgent and let me just get you the blind. So I tell her I will give her half an hour, so it's 8:27, right? So anybody in the comment section here, if all you know any big boy in licensing office or they could give her a suggestion who to go to and how to get this thing clarified, right? You all can message me. So Rasta Muffin said this is worth fighting for. We all have mothers and sisters, exactly. And she's a young mother of two. It's two picnics she have, and they have to pay a ticket. What if that officer
$10,000
that
real?
want to save face? Right? All right. And Brown said, I am just asking a question. Would that not still be just aware? Let me just mute this. It's not working alone. Someone doesn't feel right. There's no way out. Hold on, let me just mute this.
So Naomi, what you gonna do? You gonna contest it? Or
Well, when I reached home, I did went up on the website and I got a date to contest it for the 21st of this month. So I did got a near date.
Well, please and thanks, but was it but still go into them, eh? Don't take no chance
Yes.
because you don't know if that officer want to save face and
Yeah.
tie up and you don't want that. You understand me? We don't want that.
Yes.
So you have to take in front before in front take him along.
I will
Right?
do that.
Right. So thank you very much, honey, for coming up. And anybody, somebody said go to Clyde Clark. Who is Clyde Clark? Who is Mr. Clyde Clark? Who is Clyde Clark? Anybody can tell me who is Clyde Clark? That is the big man in licensing. I don't want to send her on a wild goose chase, Mr. Hyde. Clearly, they want everyone to suffer while the UNC Mafia Party go with everything. Yes, he said I the big man in licensing. So remember the name Naomi?
Yes, I screenshot it. Like that.
Right. Go to Mr. Clyde Clark, bright and early Juve morning Monday. You must be the first
Yes.
person in the licensing office and you're not moving. But don't go with attitude,
Yeah.
eh? You're not moving
No, I
on.
won't. Yeah.
You see Mr. Clyde Clark. And when you come out from there, you will call me because you have my number and let me know what take place.
Yes,
All right,
I
honey?
will. I will.
So
Yes,
you have a
miss.
pleasant weekend and
I will.
we'll keep in contact. Okay, darling?
Yes. Enjoy your night also.
You too,
I
honey.
don't know. Yes.
Right. Wow. Only see that is thing, eh? That is so unfair. That is so unfair. No, I was looking for my hot song. I prepare for all it tonight. Oh God, it's Lacare. So welcome to the Bacchanal Saturday program, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh Lord, just now I'm trying to get my song. I prepare for all you. Anyhow, So,
Police and thief in the street.
so the
Yeah. Fighting for.
Trinity.
So yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's that. A question. I have a question for all these side pieces inside here. I know some all is side woman and side man inside here. How will they sleep at night?
Master breaks. You're trying to derail my program here. So listen to me. Hold on. Somebody, one of my followers, actually my mom, she wanted me to throw out this question here tonight. Right? And this is for both man and woman. If a man truly loves you, would he cheat? And what are your thoughts on that?
Yes. Yes. Man can love a woman and because let me tell you why. Let me tell you why they cheat. A man does cheat for cheating's sake. A woman does cheat with emotions. You understand? A woman after emotionally involved with you to cheat. A man don't have to be involved with a woman to cheat. A man will just cheat because he wants to cheat for pleasure. So a man can go to the moon and back and still cheat.
Trinity, hold on. So let me read some of the comments. Chocolate Sniper. That's a new person here. They go say they love you and still cheat. Me and them. Boy, I really love that protest. Oh God, you got well. Yes, went. Yeah, it was good. They will cheat because he knows he can. Yeah, typical man. Typical man. And a woman too. Let us not.
The men that think with the small head. They don't think with the big head at all.
Yeah, that's nowhere. I'm just asking a question. Would that not still be on your record for the office mistake? Well, and Brown, that is why we sent her to the head of the department so they could iron it out, right? That's just to answer your question. So back to the Bacchanal Saturday thing. You know, I just see it has some men, they just have good women, nice, decent, loving women. And the kind of does, oh God, we kind of turn, the kind of woman they just go and horn their wife with. It just leave you to, watch nice, leave you to marvel, you know. Some kind of woman is like, sometimes when you see your opponent, the person you get cheated on with, you'll be like, constantly looking at yourself in the mirror because it's like shadow song. What's wrong with me? Am I ugly or what? Am I dotish? You're asking yourself because when you see the kind of character, it does make you marvel, you know. It does make you marvel. Because when I was much younger, I was cheated on, my first love, and me and my heart real hurt me. I get a banker for days. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Here and man, it was nightmare. It was a torment. You understand? And I get small. My mother and them asked them I wasn't allowed to have boyfriend and things. So, on the low, you're writing love letter. And then you see me with a girlfriend around lunchtime. Oh, God, they want her dead. Because you go in high school, so you feel you all that on your hip. You want her dead. Well, you know you want to war him back one time. I've been there, done that. Trinity, have you ever went through at a banker?
End up in hospital.
You drink twice now.
I didn't stop eat and drink and take. I only take it on the horn.
All right.
Now, I want it back. Me go to that. The horn I want back. You see for you see. Me go to that.
All right. So just let me go through some of the comments here. Somebody here said they will cheat because he knows he can. Hi, this is a new person, Marcia Richards. Good night, Miss Warrior. I would like to speak to you, woman to woman, please, off live. It's important. Okay. Miss Marcia Richards. Okay, ma'am. But when the show is finished. Okay. Yeah, so Trinity, you end up I feel that person wants some cream because I was advertising my cream the other day. Let's see the mark fading away. So Trinity, you end up in the hospital. Where do you drink poison
Yes,
for?
I end up in the hospital. I end up in the hospital taking him on. And you see the ugly girl he want me with a whole star. The girl
Uh-huh.
ugly. I never see something so. I did judge species we. Remember that never saw him with ugly girl. You just
I
have to
lied, you
look in
know.
the mirror
I lied, you know.
and
Sometimes,
say,
yes, now let me see the comment. No, 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 Miss Woman. Do the same as well. Woman say I love you, same thing. They have to extra man. Smooth. Smoothie, very easy. All right, Marcy.
well, smooth, you have to understand these days times hard. So if you can get a man for water, some girls just have a food man, some girls just have a money man, some girls just have a man with a car. You understand? Long time before I get serious in relationships, I think I used to have a food man. Every time I hungry, I used to call him and he used to bring food. That
So
was
you
my
are a
food man. Yeah.
Mr. Wint Sensation Wint say the two siders cheat. Wint, I'm bringing you up in the box. Tell me if you ever get a horn or if you ever a horn. Tell me. Send me an invite. Let me bring you up in the box. Send me a request. Some people saying they love and they does lost. Yeah, Mag. Some people that say they love. And this what Jim Crew said, something wrong with the eyes. Warrior Marsha asking you a question. Let Marsha ask the question again. Oh, Marcia. Good night, Miss Warrior. Can you speak woman to woman, private? Yes, Miss Marcia. Whoever you are, I told you yes. Yes, we will talk. All right, okay. I will not forget. This person really wanted. They was really want the cream, boy. Oh God, yeah, you go get the cream to do. I feel it's the cream. Yes, go ahead, Trinity.
Listen, being cheated on is not nice, especially if the girl uglier than you. But
But Trinity,
some
listen to me. Trinity, listen to me. Sometimes a person is not, their appearances is not all that. It's not 100. But sometimes, the way how they treat a man, or the attitude towards the person is really nice. They're loving, they're caring, they're kind. Things what you not doing.
well, I had to do that. I mean, you're ugly, so it
No,
can be ugly inside and the outside.
a person
So
could be
it
ugly,
has,
they have nice ways. And wrong fish never had that problem.
that's joking, but that's true. It has some women
Uh,
who just treat the men real terrible,
uh,
real terrible. That attitude, the disgusting, the do what they want, the disrespectful. And sometimes the man just get fed up and go outside and look for comfort. But then it has some men who are good women living in house with them. Stable women. Women who love them and can give them everything they ask for. And they're still going outside.
yeah, yeah.
And then I had a man who cheated on me and blamed me for he
What? I
cheated.
never hear that. I never hear that one. You get cheated on.
Alright. You
When
see
you,
what it alright. You see what they're dealing with? A narcissist. A full blown one too.
yeah.
I don't call them a narcissist because people on narcissists. I call them a narcissist because that is exactly what he is.
Mm-hmm.
You see, when you're with a man and he nice with everybody except you,
Mm-hmm.
everybody saying he's a good person. on the outside, he helping everybody, he be nice to everybody, but behind closed doors, he absolutely hate you. Them kind of men just crush your self-esteem, make you feel small.
All right, so hear this. Let me switch over to the YouTube here now.
You go back to the
So
YouTube.
Mr. Harold said, ugly woman does treat you nice with good attitude. And you know it's true. It has some women. They face all of that, but they have real nice attitude. But me and Lina, if I was to know only I get a little horn and thing, eh? All right, Mark says, hear what Mark say. Mark says some people like to horn, but they don't want to be horned. It's true. Because a man that horn, but they can't take it,
They just get breakdown and thing.
Yeah. I get my little horn already, eh? But I get my little horn in my days back then. But thank God I'm single, so I ain't had no horn to get. The only thing can horn me is them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, them 6 pillow on my bed. That's the only thing can horn me right about now. I ain't getting no heartache from no man. The only people who can hold my heart right about now is my picnic them. Because darling, I ain't lying. That horn is easy, you know.
Yeah.
My girl, I've been until I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I walked the road. You ever get a horn and you feel like you could walk out your soul?
Nah, they were good, right? That
That was my first love. I did love that man. What? You remember Maxi Priest? The song?
Yeah.
Which
remember which Maxi Priest song? Which Maxi Priest song?
Oh God, no, I can't remember the song, but the man I did fall in love with, he had a Maxi Priest look, a nice sort of brown skin, short rasta, long dread. I did love that man. Oh, would I get licks for that man so for my mother? But I didn't care. I said, run away. You understand? And darling, when I get out, so me and I boy, I walk the road. Watch now. I just go on walking, you know. I feel like I just walk out. Oh God, Mark say, you know if she know, I know if she get horn, what she go do? I get it go be roses bringing and slow singing on road 4. Some woman making love, same time they thinking of a next man. You know that is true.
You know about like true boy. Like true talk. You know how much woman is he making love to the man and thinking man next man? You know how much man going on in the grave thinking the woman was the only one?
Boy, I ain't lying, no. Well, I'm waiting for Mr. Michael. Michael said he had some stories to share. I ain't see Mr. Michael yet.
He might be jumping up in the bar. Did I just borrow lunch? You know?
I feel like he's coming up here.
Yeah, I eat it.
Right. Mr. Michael, good night. Mr. Michael, good night. You ain't ready yet. If that is so, that's not love. No, that's not love now. Kenna, the first time I bring my children, after I had 2 children, because I was so in love with that man, I wasn't going to let him go. I get licked for so, but I hold on to that man. And the day I bring that man home,
I had 2 children, secrets.
Yeah, 2 children, 2 beautiful little Spanish-looking children. The day I bring home that man and introduce him to my mother, you know my mother tell me that I ain't that I was pregnant yet, eh? Baby in the belly. I said, Mommy, well, this is my boyfriend, XYZ, and things. She watched me. She said, So she started questioning him and thing. And while she questioning him, he said, well, Miss Denise, I love your daughter, and wherever, and I want to marry her and XYZ. You know what my mother watched this man and tell this man? You love my daughter? Huh. She watched every way. She said, look at him, eh? She said, young man, you know what is love? He said, well, yes, when 2 people in love, and I will take care of her, and he started to elaborate. She said, young man, let me tell you what is love. Well, I ain't lying. Well, she shout a straighten up. She said, love is an abscess that is forming your mouth and busting you was. Well, boy, I get so frightened, my belly turn up, I get that instant shittings in it. And from since that day, my mother give that boy hell. Is when she find out I am with child. That when she give her a little easing. And just how that sound like Michael sleeping so. Mr. Michael knock out on me. Well, yeah, Michael snoring. Yeah. And here now is when I with child, then my mother say, all right, she start to accept him. And then when the second child come now, you know the man start to play the ass. So eventually, you know my mother was right. And that has happened when you see a rush into things, eh? You see when you rush love and you don't take your time with that.
Yeah.
But yes, that was my first one and my first tabanka.
My first love, he used to look like Rick Ross. You saw Rick Ross was look.
Yeah.
When I was young, I was a teenager, I fall deeply in love with Rick Ross. When Rick Ross had now come out and that singer. I used to imagine marrying that man. I have a thing for thick men, right? I don't like thin men. I like thick men. So when I met my first future and father, I was deeply in love with that man. But when he cheat, I end up in hospital.
Wow.
I wasn't drinking, nothing. I get skinny. I was done skinny already. I end up like skin and bone. That was a trip cell kind of thing.
Wow.
That was ever. Me and he real good now. But boy, I wouldn't even put myself through that again. When I get one again, if I ever get one again, I just go with the flow. You have two choices, brother. You go and be with your little side chick that you've been with and leave me alone, or let me one back.
All right, so let me ask. Tell me some of the lies, and that's a both comment section, you Trinity, and on YouTube. Tell me some of the lies Ole will tell if Ole get catch horning your significant other. Tell me some of the lies.
You're seeing things. It's not what you think. Your mind playing tricks on you. Your eyes deceiving you.
And you know,
what
some of them
else?
men are there. Some
You
of
know
them man and them like
you know it's only you I love.
Yeah.
You know it's only you I love. Why would I watch somebody else? Oh God, it's just words. It's just words. I ain't act on it. It's just words. Don't worry yourself.
And some of them like to lie and tell you. Some of them like to lie and tell you that they're cousin.
Yeah,
I got girlfriend.
I'm a
She
cousin.
tell me, chocolate sniper say, we never did anything. I never even meet up with that man. What? Cassie Clement say, that's my brother. But boss say, woman love to say he's a friend.
Boy, stop being insecure, Harvey. You're being insecure.
Yeah. That, you know, if I ever have a man, and let's say I decide to, which is hardly likely that would ever be, I don't know, I feel if I hold, I go get catch, because I can't like go, I swear. Something about my lie, Jet, I lied. I don't know. I will sell out myself. I might get my neck cut off. Because I can't lie.
I lied. And come and ask me the same question 3 months later, and I will tell you the same answer I give it 3 months before.
I remember somebody tell me, she had a friend or some relative of hers. The husband used to horn she, right? And she how the story went, boy. The husband used to horn her, and somebody went and tell the wife. And he bragging with the partners and them. I think I saw the story go. And he telling the partners, once my wife catch me on top of a woman, I going down die hard. They lying on me. I say, hey, that's a dangerous man. You have to be a very dangerous man. Even if once she catch him on top of the box. Yeah, but why cheat though?
Did I say that though? If you ain't have sex with the woman, you ain't cheating.
Yeah,
But
but flirting is cheating,
it
talking
has
over the
something,
phone.
it has something called emotional cheating. Emotionally cheating.
All right, but I boss say, woman, now make sweet love on bed. Get a call, go at washroom, and tell the next man, I love you, baby.
Man will talk to a woman for 23 hours in the day and take that 1 hour, that 24th hour, and tell no one a woman I love them.
Chocolate Sniper say, giving another woman money is cheating. Buying them lunch is also cheating, and I agree with that. Chocolate Sniper, I like you. I like you. This is the first time this Chocolate Sniper on my live, and I like you. I feel as Aquarius and a Chocolate Sniper. We thinking I like, you know. Yeah, I
Having
feel as
inappropriate, having
eh?
inappropriate conversations on the phone with women is
Yeah,
cheating.
yeah. Wow.
Remember,
I ain't lying, eh?
cheating starts with hello.
Yeah, yeah.
And some
Aquarius in the
place.
house. I know that
Anyway,
Chocolate Sniper had to be
what?
Aquarius.
Only hold on, eh?
Me and them man and them no watch me for real or some man and them watch me some men. All they tell me somebody excuse or they catch all their man or woman in cheating when and somebody excuse they ever give all you. That you know you catch them you know. And here what going on. Somebody say married men like owning. You know you catch them you know. And they know that you know you catch them you know. But here what going on.
Yeah, yeah, coming back, I'm coming back.
Yeah, some of them say what? I was dropping my niece home. Yeah. You know, the kind of stories some of these men that's come with. You just ask yourself, you know. Somebody say, what, she mad? She not leaving me alone. It's truth. Oh, you see me and that mad thing. I fed up with that mad thing. I was telling her she am my wife. And she's still coming wrong, man. I tell you, when I catch my son father, my children father actually cheating on me. Actually, I didn't catch him yet. I heard little talk and thing, and I asked him, you know, the man tell me who she, you see how she long time, I don't people say give her nickname, they so called she Kobo egg. She was a black person, she a nice darky. She wasn't so hot in face, but she have a, you know, them kind of sweet, nice stallion darky with big load, drop low bamsy, sexy darky. But if you see it now, you pay 25 cents for it, eh? Nonetheless, I don't like the bash man. Him, now you see how she looking, oh, she ugly. Who good Valerie Bowen say using the mother to go by the next woman, I believe that. And it has some mothers that encourage slackness, and you know that, right? They know their son cheating. And because the honor woman might buy stuff for them, they're encouraging it. Yeah, they're encouraging it big time. And they knowing that their daughter under agony, under pain, under stress. You understand? And they're still condoning it. And I want to say to some of you mother-in-laws who know your son cheating and you're covering up for them, God will punish you too. And it's only because you probably get one from the father, you don't want no other woman to be happy. That's what I just say. That one is true. Angela Joseph said that one is true. They always going by the mother. They always going by the mother. Yeah. They always going by the mother. I want to bring up two people in the box. Anybody want to come up in the box tonight? Because I'm not seeing Mr. Michael like he knocked out me. Here Michael snoring on my live. Michael was too anxious. If anybody want to come up in the box and give one of the experience, you're welcome to do so tonight. One day I catch my husband chatting down a woman on a phone and was licks. Oh, yeah, I feel if I catch my man on that kind of slack, this too is licks. Yeah, we go fight. Yeah, we go fight. I had go boss. I ain't lying. If I had to sap up the blood and carry in the hospital after, yeah. But I had go boss because you're disrespectful. You understand? It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And it have a lot of men, to be honest, and women does cheat. And you know their partner, the partner don't know. Right? It's only when, God forbid, one of the other party happen to die, then you realize, well, all right, he had a woman, so he had an ex-woman, so because when you watch around, you give about 5 or 6 of them crying. And they're playing who could cry more. Yeah, that does happen. So nobody in the box here want to come up. Nobody here want to come up in the box and share their experience of a heartache.
Because the disrespect. You're not cheating on, you're not helping the man cheat on me already. You still had the audacity to come to the funeral. I turn up that funeral.
Of course.
And it has some side chicks for ya. The real brave, eh? The real brave.
Yeah.
They just be calling the wife phone and thing. And telling the wife don't want to speak to the man and thing. The real brave. That's some side chick don't learn at all. They get the wife beat them and they're still calling.
All right. So Angela Joseph said, one day I got a phone call from someone telling me my husband cheating and his mother knows. And Angela Joseph, what did you do? Angela, I feel I need to come up in the box, you know. Yes, exactly, chocolate sniper. The side chick not brave is what the man encourage is truth.
Yeah. No girl doesn't come around your man unless the man encourage it.
Yes, but Bonabos just said, things is all what men does wrong. Woman do the same. Yes, yeah, they do the same. That what we're talking about vice versa. Cause he and her mother, yes, mommy need to get cuss out.
And you ever deal with a mama's boy? You ever deal with a man who just put his mother first?
I want them to tell you something. The Bible says you become a man, husband cling to your wife, wife cling to your husband. Oh, let me ask you a question. You ever see you get catch? You catch your husband horning you. And when you're about to, and the honor woman getting your hard chats, and when you're about to brace the honor woman, your husband turn around and cut your ass. If that did happen, what you would have do? Remember, you catch the horning and the honor woman getting you hard chats. Because they were going on. That we man, and they know them honor woman, how they like to expatiate and how they like to jump out. And as you are about to snatch the woman, your husband come and give you a dust out.
A mysterious man. He would be walking the road and somebody mysteriously would just start beating him GSO. You don't know where that legs come from. I was hiring somebody.
All right, so look, we have somebody up in the box. I want to ask this gentleman, pleasant good night. What's the name again? Somebody trying to prolong my life, you know. You see how they're nasty?
Like you said the other day, she's looking at our account purposely because she knows we're watching her.
You see how they're nasty? They're trying to prolong my life tonight. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. So here the question. Here the question. If a man truly love you, would he cheat? Or if a woman truly love you, would she cheat?
Would she cheat if she truly love? Truth be told, yes, it could happen because a woman could emotionally cheat on you before she actually physically cheat on you too, you know.
All right.
So there are situations right now. I think both men and women right now need to be real with themselves, because there's a great division between man and woman when in fact both of us need each other. Both men and women need each other. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening in society with love and relationships, but everything is a transactional ship.
Yeah, boy.
A status. If you don't have a status and you have things going for you, you could get leave out. Because let me ask the wider public, and I want to say good night to everybody on the panel, including the wider TNT and TikTok. Could a woman date a broke man? Because a broke man could date a man could date a broke woman. So could a woman date a broke man?
Yes. Let me tell you something, eh? I always say I don't mind dating somebody who is broke. You see, once you have ambition, because being broke is only, for me, once you have ambition, that is a temporary situation. You see, once you have ambition, I will rather an ambitious man, an ambitious broke man any day in front of a rich man that has it on the platter. Because here why, that man who has ambition and he's broke, you know, he will be more loyal, he will be more understanding to me. That's me. He'll be more understanding, and in my mind, I'll be hoping that here what he know what I stick by him through hard, thick or thin times, you know, hard times. Chocolate sniper, you're bad, right? I will stick by his side. You understand me? Because you're showing me you have potential. You're not lazy. You're looking for it. At the moment I meet you, you're between jobs, but you're looking for it. But don't come to tell me I with a man and he have real money and you're treating me like shit. No. So I will take a broke man with ambition any day above a man with money, and I have no love and no comfort and no peace.
No worry, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to interject
Life.
the wrong way,
When you
right?
make it to life, them broke man and display man and still cheat on you.
Trinity, just let me hear what the guy said. Hold on, baby. Go ahead,
Trinity have a point, you know. Sometimes a woman meet a broke man and she build him up, and as his self-esteem go way off the roof and he go too tall, he start to play the fool, if you understand what I'm showing you. But I find this relationship thing with both man and woman so mixed up. It has so much dimensions to it that it causing great division and separation, when in fact we both need each other. I think coming into a relationship shouldn't be based on status, assets, and things that you have. If somebody truly loves you, and there's where the terminology coming with prenup. When people getting married now, they rather sign a prenup now, because for both protection against him or herself, they want to protect themselves, because it's nasty, you know. Let me put it like this: some people just come in a relationship and pretend with you for a while, and as they realize they hand down in your pocket enough, they could divorce you, and the court will award. And I tell you, this thing messy. It messy. Relationships right now messy. Who really love who? Who really care about who?
You know, for real, eh? And as Chocolate Sniper would have said, as you build them, they leave. And you know, there's a question I want to ask also. Why, when you struggle with a man, you meet a man with nothing, boy, or you meet that woman with nothing, and you build her? Isn't that night I come home in a taxi, eh? And the driver, like, you know, he work in taxi late night, and he wanted somebody to talk to, and he started telling me, he said, meet this girl. And he sent she through nursing, and, you know, he helped her. And as she passed out and she started work, she started lying, party. One time she come home without underwear, and she drunk. He said he watched that. When he wake up next morning, she give me, she said she must have went and pee, and because she had bad, she lost the underwear. He said he ain't seen nothing, but because he's a quiet little fella, he don't know old nigga take you some jump kick and some hard cuff behind your head, eh? He said another time I go and do so, he see she come home with a hickey. And from since that, Madame La break way. So it's like, why? When somebody stick with you and they help build you, why does it fit to cheat on them?
I think we living in a
Bloody ego too, eh?
I think we living in a materialistic world. Go ahead, Trinity, go ahead.
The ego and the status, eh? Because like when a woman end up with a broke man and she help him get there and he cheat, So the man is about status. Remember, he eyes with and start to wonder. Woman
Yeah.
on the whole, I'm not saying some women. Women on the whole like man with money. Because no
Yeah.
woman is going no broke man in this society. Let me be real. So when
Yeah.
it's a woman will go with that man for his money, and as soon as he fall long again, leave him. So it's a woman who will go with him. Women will pretend to love him for his money, and he think it's love. So he will cheat. Like as I said in the beginning, men don't cheat with emotions. You see that ego that they have, that is a very serious thing.
Yeah.
I think we living in a narcissistic society where entitlement seems to be the order of the day. And
Okay.
if you really check it out, nobody really love nobody, because I'm gonna tell you something here that I heard from my old folk what day it was. A man will be in love with the body, why is a woman in love with the man pocket? So who really happy in this thing?
For real.
I talking from experience. I talking about being in a relationship and somebody telling me there was space because they want to work on themselves. That time, somebody they emotionally cheated on me quietly because they think they wasn't getting it here. But this is what I say: you want a man with plenty ambition and less time, or you want a man with no ambition and more time?
Plenty ambition upon ambition and less time. When we do meet, I'll make it memorable and I will make it happy. I'll treat you like a king. According to the man on TikTok, if you get a man like me, I'll wine you and dine you. I'll take you for lunch and I'll give you a lobster. No, for real.
I
I
think being in a
rather have an ambitious man.
relationship,
So,
being in a relationship, you have to allow. Love is an emotion that you have to allow somebody to hurt you. Whether it be through words, whether it be through actions. I think when you're in a relationship and this four-letter word called love, that you have to allow somebody to hurt you. You have to be vulnerable for them to hurt you. It depends on how they may hurt you. They may give
yeah.
you constructive criticism that may hurt you. They may make a gesture that may hurt you. They may say something or have an action towards you that may hurt you. But I think everybody who speaks about relationships and love seems to be experts, but nobody is really an expert in this thing. And this is where too much back and forth going on.
All right. Yeah, but let me just read the comment. So Mr. Street the Super said, before I started to work offshore, no woman didn't want me. So Street, you're working offshore, boy. Wow. So now them woman and yes, of course they're gonna run you down because they're studying the oil money. Yeah, but you gotta have sense. You gotta be real smart because if they didn't want you then, they definitely ain't want you now. Them coming to use you. So you gotta hold on to your pocket and don't let it go. Get to know people. People need to stop ignoring patterns. It's truth. Respect all. Boss said, respect always come first. And if there's no respect, there's no love. Exactly. Ambition is not enough. Sometimes ambition is all they will ever have. Oh God, chocolate sniper in line, like a real sniper.
You see what going on is you have to know the person you're with, because not everybody grew up with both parents to teach them about love. Some people grew up with one, some people grew up with none. You have to know the person background who you're with, know how they grew up, know how they treat other people. You see, to me, my biggest judging character is watching somebody, my partner, or anybody around me treating the way how they treat other people will tell. Your speech, your train of
Angela,
thought, the things that you say.
yeah, Angela Joseph say oil money good. Angela girl, yeah, easy. No, for really, how to get to know somebody first before you run into a whole relationship. Because what if the person is a narcissist? They have different mood swings. Today they're happy and they all up in your space, and next day when they do so, they want to hear you, they want to see you. Street the Super said he don't want love, he only want respect, and I agree with you. How you treat people says a lot, exactly.
I think
Exactly.
hurting people is hurt people. And if you never heal from something in your past relationship, a lot of people in relationships now intend to bring baggages into the new thing. So you can't expect me to read your mind and treat you the way how You want to be treated if you don't sit down and talk to me. That is why I say transparency and a lack of accountability with communication goes a long way. We don't have communication within our relationship. So women now feeling like,
Agree.
men and women feeling like they come with a manual. We don't come with a manual. We don't know how to read a woman don't know how to read a man. And this is where some of the women now intend to take on masculine tendencies and feel well there's a man in the relationship. But it's all about both parties coming together. And as I say, if you come from a background of a broken home where love wasn't shown as much, and you meet somebody and they grow up, don't get tired. There are adults walking around in situations with people right now in relationships today who are come from broken homes and still carry around that hurt.
Your baggage. They're holding on to that baggage.
Another thing too, with others jumping off the honesty, Omega say, if you know you're coming in a relationship and you have kids, and you know you have a sickening child mother, be for real now. Don't surprise me with the child mother.
Yeah, let me
Because
know.
let me know that you have a crazy ass child mother
Yeah,
that go be in my
yeah, let me
ass.
know.
Let me know how much churn you have,
Yeah,
so I can know how to deal with you. You understand?
yeah.
And
Bring out the skeletons. Bring out the
yeah,
skeletons.
bring out all these
And you see
skeletons.
this?
Don't hide nothing. Don't hide
You see
nothing,
this?
because that's our relationship just break up quick. Some men and
Yeah.
some women, they doesn't be real. They just hide a lot of things. Even though it's bad, it's up to me to deal with you or not.
Not.
I,
And
I
that's
think
that's
I think it costing you cheaper to lie to somebody than tell them the truth. And this is why
yeah, but
society broken in half.
the Megatron or whatever is in your name. I ain't seen the whole thing. Let me tell you this. Eventually, the truth does come out. You understand? Eventually, the truth does come out. So why not just say, here, we're going? It's up to you. It's up to me to say, well, all right, I will continue. No, all right, I know you have a man, or I know you have a woman, but I still want to be with you, right? Or you and your man going through whatever, and you want to be with me. At least come out and let me know what taking place. I will know if I want the relationship or not. But at least give me the chance, give me the rights. It's my life, it's my future. Don't sell me a bag of lies. And when I feel I the only one, I can't sleeping in there because butterflies are in love with the man. Oh God, I sleeping and oh God, I finessing him in my mind. And lo and behold, you have about 10 children with Miss Lisa, daughter of the hill. You understand? Paul saying, pleasant good night. Paul saying, we want to know. The topic is if a man truly love you or a woman, would he cheat? That is the topic for tonight. You
And
understand?
also
Go
and
ahead, Chip.
also you see, Warren, you see the men and them who like to take off the wedding ring. Don't tell all the man
Yeah,
something or flick. When you had a wedding ring on your finger for a long time, it is leave a mark. And my eyes just wonder. So from the time I meet you, I watching your fingers one time. And if I see that ring mark on your finger, you are married. Do not come and make us tell you something. When you say a woman or a man and you go and you break up somebody marriage, that's a curse. And me, I want that on
yes,
me.
it is. It is. I have never dated a married man before. And to help me live in God, I always hear my mother say, don't mash up nobody home. God will punish you. Because he will give you a husband and turn around and let the same thing you did to that person happen to you and you go understand. So I don't want a married man.
There's a question I want to ask the panel and everybody on the TikTok live to understand and hear me good, right? Women will have no problem dating a married man, but will have a problem dating a man who lives with his mother. I'm going to say this over again. A woman will have no problem dating a married man, but she'll have a problem dating a man who still lives with his mother.
Can I answer that for you?
Well, go ahead, Trinity.
I have a serious problem with a man who lives with his mother.
I
Honestly
myself.
speaking, I will feel like I in the relationship with
They
two
don't know
people.
that
I feel I will be in a relationship with two people. Because when a man still lives with his mother, you can't tell me you over 30 and living with your mother. That's impossible. Because when a man lives with his mother, remember she come like she doing everything for him. She come like
Washing,
she come
cooking, yeah.
she washing, she cooking, she cleaning. Now I come in the picture now. Remember when he go to work and he get a paycheck? Who the money going to? Mommy. So when I come in the picture and I come in the home, who the money had to go to now? Me. So that mean mommy going and get jealous and that going and be real bacchanal in my life with mommy. I don't want them kind of problems. So better man stay with your mommy.
And let me tell you, not only that, to add to that, you know, it has some mothers. They just vex with the daughter-in-law. They just make bacchanal between the daughter-in-law and the son because they find the daughter-in-law getting too much money. And if you say you are custom giving mommy $4,000 or $3,000 a month and you come in the picture now and mommy money have to cut in half, you know that gonna have real bangarang?
You say bangarang. Let me tell you a short story on me. I was dealing with somebody who my mother-in-law used to go to church, and that was the worst person I think I could have deal with. I rather have a mother-in-law who does cuss, drink, and smoke because she real, than deal with a mother-in-law who goes to church. They're very hypocritical and they're very judgmental. And I talking about a woman who's serving God, mash up the relationship between myself and her daughter.
But hold on. Warrior, my husband want to say something. I'm considering that. Look,
No, let's talk about when fellas living with them mother. What you know say?
like when first, the question was woman doesn't want to be with married men, but women rather be with married men than be with men who living with their mother.
Woman with a man living with his mother.
What do you mean? I don't want a man living with their mother.
I live with my mother with girlfriends already, and that was never the case. Because when I get money, it's for the household. That doesn't mean that I went and give my mother my money. No,
So your mother and your girlfriend never come in.
never had problems with that. I give my girlfriend what it belongs to she.
Well, that is on you,
I
but
will pay certain things like towards light bill, towards food, but at the end of the day,
yeah,
they
but
never
you have
make
to remember all mothers.
they get 3 essentials for penny wise.
well, your mother is a blessing because not all mothers like that.
Yeah,
Well,
I know
if
good to
I
say
have
that.
a mother-in-law, if I have a mother-in-law like your mother-in-law like yours, Trinity, that's a blessing. Mr. Paul, sing. Let me hear what you have to say. Let me hear your contribution.
No, I say not all mothers just think like that, you know. Not all
No.
mothers just think so. Because you have some mothers, them and their daughter, going on real good for years, don't know back and all nothing. They just have a good understanding. Sometimes his son home living home by the mother, yeah, still have no problem. Mommy getting she respect, still everybody getting their respect. But sometimes mommy does go offline, some of them does start to see money and find son spending more money on him
Yeah.
wife and all kind of thing and forgetting mommy when mommy asks for a change, they tell him mommy ain't have what she said, they gave it the madam and all those things. So she will start to think different.
Let me tell you
Because it has
something.
some
I don't have a problem with
because
none of my daughters.
it have mother love bacchanal, you know.
Yeah.
That mothers will lie against the daughter, and say she do this, she hit me, all kind of thing, she cuss me and all kind of thing. And when the wife tell the husband that he don't want to hear mommy side at all, he used to vex one time, cuss at mommy, all kind of thing. But she sometimes they're lying.
Let me tell you this. I don't have no problem with no daughter-in-law. The only thing I want from them is respect. And I don't want too much of daughter-in-law hotting up my house. When you and your man fall out, figure it out. Don't involve me. Just once only and kill one another.
There is a
No
big
son-in-law, no
there's a
daughter-in-law
great
is coming to make my life miserable.
there's a great divide with generational curses. If you do not put
Yeah.
God in the center of the relationship, first and foremost, you see God, that man above, if you don't put him in the center, nothing, it can't withstand nothing.
Yeah.
Families, friends and foes just test your relationship in such a way to mash it up. And if you don't have God in the center and nothing, it will fail. Some people they sit down and still wonder today why it is the relationship fail, but God hear conversations you didn't hear, so you remove you from a situation that later down the road you might have bounce your head worse than where you was bouncing your head with, because there are some people who ignore the word of God or ignore the signs of God or ignore red flags and went into relationships, and today, after building a big foundation, the relationship mash up and they build the structure with somebody else.
Yeah.
You see, I don't like mother-in-laws who like to meddle. You see the meddling ones who like to be in the business. You see man who like to go and tell the mother everything going on in the relationship. I don't like that. You understand? My mother don't like my husband at all. She used to talk all kind of stupidness about him, and I had to set a boundary with her. You see, boundaries are a serious thing. I told her, I said, listen, I understand you don't like my husband. It's okay. I can make you not like him. But refrain from saying those things about him, because at the end of the day, I am with him and I'm not going to leave him because you don't like him. He treat me good. So at the end of the day, refrain from saying those kind of things about him. Because when you get a man, I will not say nothing bad about your man. And she stopped. Sometimes it's still some boundaries. And that is exactly what I do.
Well, I don't meddle. I definitely, Mr. Brick, hold on a minute, right? I don't ever meddle between my daughter and her husband and my son and his spouses. You hear what I'm telling you? All I just say, don't wrong off, don't hit. You understand? Don't hit the people's daughter. Because I self go in the station and bring the police for you. And if you're the son-in-law and you play mad and hit my daughter, well, all right, you go see the true warrior. Don't hit. Or they could quarrel and others tell them, don't hit one another. Teeth and tongue does meet, but they see when all they lie down on that bed with 20 toes, twinkle toes, and all they wrap up. Or they might be bad talking me if I jump me. Hey, mommy, you know she placed now. And if you know I ain't like your mother, I girl, not me. All they go and get me involved in that. So I see this guy said, so what about relationship which the parents pick your partner? No mother or no father picking no man for me.
But princess,
Mr. Bridge.
Tell me if I'm wrong, eh? Tell me if I'm wrong. But yeah, some women, some of them do not take clash, and it has some of them, if we don't lash them, that doesn't feel good.
Like them psycho bitches and them, no, darling. I ain't want no man born my skin. Mr. Bridge, let me hear what you had to say, darling. Pleasant good night. Welcome. Mr. Bridge?
Yeah, pleasant good night. Pleasant good night.
Pleasant good night.
Mm-hmm.
So I bring you up in the... Well, I see you send a request, so I bring you up in the box. So the question for tonight is, if a man truly love you, or a man or a woman truly love you, would he or she cheat?
Well, the thing is, you're not supposed to cheat.
Huh?
You're not supposed to cheat on you, right? But in the modern world, it does happen. You know?
Yeah.
It does happen. Mainly because we live in a world where, because of technology, we communicate and yet we don't communicate. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. Because of the easiness of technology to communicate to people, we communicate to people, but really and truly, sometimes you might spend a whole day living with somebody in a house and don't communicate to them. Because of technology, you know, really how fast the world moving. So it does. So sometimes, long ago, partners will more communicate to each other and speak to each other. But in this time, you know, that rarely happens. You follow? You know what I mean? Unless they have to go and do some business together or something. You know what I mean? When two people have an issue, they really come to each other and say what the issue really is. They'll quicker go to another party, and that's because of modern communications. If you understand what I mean. You don't really have to go to your partner. I could just say, hey, I go and tell Warrior Princess what's my problem or whatever. You know? And because I can easily have access to speak to warrior princess. If you understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And because of that, you find in-house communication is not there between two parties. If you understand what I mean. That in-house communication, like before, like 10 or 15 years ago, that is not there. You know what I mean? So people are not supposed to cheat on each other, but in the modern world, it happens every day. It happens every day. You know what I mean? Because we living in a time where people meet each other like today, and sometimes they sleep with the same person the same night. If you know, because of technology, you know, modern technology make it that way. It's just like you could meet somebody, send a location, and you know, modern time we living in, things happen. It's not like 10, 15 years ago you had to write a letter, you had to pick up a phone and call. It's not like that again. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
My meeting, they send a location, and as you send a location, you know where the person is. You know what I mean? You know where the person is already, so it's just you to go and meet the person. You know?
It's more or less you're cutting over the phone.
Yeah.
You're talking, let's say graph, just a ground off, you meet the person in person. But then when you do meet, it's as if you know each other for months.
That's
you know,
correct.
So
that's correct. That's the world we live in now. That's correct.
But let me ask you a question, Mr. Bruce. Have you ever cheated, or have you ever been cheated on?
Well, when I was married, I believe in when you're married, holding to your vows. So I didn't cheat when I was married. I believe in holding to your vows. I kind of old school. Yeah.
Right.
Kind of old school, but again, we live in a different time. We live in a time, especially among the younger people and things. They look at they didn't have no real barriers to that then. If you understand what I mean, because it's modern technology, and the financial situation is different to 10, 15, 20 years ago. The amount of things you hear a woman say, they have a man for the phone bill, a man for the car bill, because the amount of things you have to see about is not like 10, 20, 50 years ago. There's a lot of different responsibilities each person have. You follow? Right? So it's all this causing the whole situation to be how it is. You know what I mean? Now, it doesn't mean it's right, you know. It doesn't mean it's right, but you have to understand the time we live in. You have to understand the time we live in. You know what I mean? Right?
I could also blame
friends used to go
know.
line up by a payphone. Remember them days? A man talking to a woman for half an hour, you the line, and hey boy, come off the phone now, boy. You know what I mean? That was the old days. But
you have it at the tip of your finger.
Yeah, but no, right? I can meet you now and link up with you. I can meet you like 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock today, and we can link up by 1, 2, 3 in the evening. If you understand what I mean now, right? This is the time we're living in, you know. So it doesn't make it right, eh? It doesn't make it right.
No.
But we better understand the time we're living in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always say if you're lying with cheaters, you're going to become a cheater. If you have miserable friends in your ears, which is women telling you that you need Tom, they can hire you with money, is going to become that. I believe if you do have a support system where your relationship is concerned, we have level-minded and level-headed friends, it's going to get lead astray, because the world make a 360-degree turnaround from 2000 to 2026, where we know it from 2010 backwards was a better time than now. There is a lot of influence. The influence is more easier than long time.
Okay.
Let be real. And
Take
as
for
I
example,
say,
this app we on here. This app we on here, right? Every day people meeting people from all over the world. You just come up on the app and meeting people in America and wherever. You're exchanging numbers, you're calling, you're speaking. If you understand what I mean, it's so simple.
Yeah, the internet makes it very easier. It had dating online and all of that.
And then I didn't get into that. It have all these sites that could go online and link up with people. If you understand what I mean, you know what I mean. So this doesn't make it right, you know. But we have to understand the time we live in. You know, what I mean. You have to understand the time we live in, right?
Yeah.
It's like having your Bible on your phone. You know, people have the Bible on their phone. You see preaching and now talking on the phone, preaching from the phone and thing. You know, you see them with no piece of paper. No, they have it on the phone. You follow? And they're giving you the sermon from the phone. Yeah. So we have to understand the time living in, and that is a big part of what is taking
It's
place.
the time that we are living in is more advanced, and I believe it's moving too fast.
Yeah.
If anybody
I-
paying attention, that is something so true, Warrior Princess, where say, see behavioral patterns with time. There was a time change somewhere along the time continuum with the behavioral pattern with human beings in relationships. That now you say no gonna hear in parties like men and women talking, and it's the most amount of ridiculous things you hear in a woman telling a man or a man telling
You
a
could video
woman that they're
call,
thinking and saying is okay.
right?
yeah.
And all is written in the Bible. All is written in the Bible in the last days. All is written in the Bible where technology and knowledge will be so perverse. It will be so perverse now. Knowledge will be so free, right? Everybody will have access to knowledge. You understand? And that's written in the
Yeah, but
Bible, right?
too much of that knowledge damaging the society as well, because we have too
It
much of
is.
them
It
youths
is.
going
It
astray.
is.
It has sometimes when you watching long time as a young boy and a young girl, you hiding to hold hand and hiding to kiss. Now they're holding hand in the road, they're kissing. You
Nah,
see
them
me
just go a
children,
long time.
children. It's like no big thing. It's like life just spring on us, and it's like it's just moving fast, and you're trying to grasp at it, and no way you can't hold on to it at all because it's just flying away. Every day something new.
You see the old school. You see how your parents bring your princess from small, and you see how you come out, the kind of person you come out, and you see the nowadays parenting. They won't take up that old school parenting at all.
And let me
Bring
make
them
this
new
point.
kind of parenting.
They just call that gentle. You see, gentle parenting. You see
Our
that way parents saying, "Oh, I see them American them are doing that on live and thing on TikTok. Oh, if a child baby bad, put your child down, talk to them, tell them use the words, put them in the naughty corner. It ain't nothing like that. It's
it's not that
licks.
because what?
Old
A
school.
5-year-old, right, could go in a phone now and do things you wouldn't believe. They could go on
Exactly.
YouTube
You tell it,
and find videos.
listen,
Not
You
even
could
a 5-year-old bitch. My daughter is 2 years old and she just go in
yeah,
my phone and end up on YouTube.
yeah, they could go on YouTube and download
yeah.
things, right? Things you didn't think about to doing, they could do. Now, our society is still about 10 or 15 years behind because in the other open societies, you see two men walking, holding and kissing like that is normal. We still a little behind, than the real world, We ain't really reached there as yet, okay? But
No,
in
they
the
advance on us.
in the bigger society, you see two men walking the road and hugging and kissing, two men walking and hugging. That is normal. That is no big thing. That is normal. That is normal. You understand what I mean? Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Burns, I see Mr. Michael. Come on,
Yeah.
Michael, good night.
Good
Michael,
night.
good night.
Good night, my dear. How are you?
Michael, I bring you up a while ago, and Michael, you was sleeping on the live. Michael, you start to snore.
No. I wasn't sleeping, no. I
What
wasn't
was doing,
sleeping.
Michael? You're taking a nap?
No, you heard me snoring?
Trinity, we didn't hear Michael snoring. People in the comment section, only wasn't hearing Michael snoring.
He was snoring.
Well, I had a very
Michael,
hard day today. But you know, I really did drop asleep, but I ended up getting a call, and I had to take that call.
uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, you can dress it up. So, Michael, hear this now. Hear what was the topic. You come at the nick of time. I go give you until we go until 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, the topic was for tonight. If a man truly or a woman truly love you, would he cheat? Would he or her cheat?
Well, I will answer your question just as open. I will. Nothing keeps a man from honing or a woman.
Okay.
When you feel to hone, you hone. That is how it is. You could love how much. You could love how much you want. When the time reach and you want to hone, you hone. If you don't want to hone, well, just you're not into that.
All right, so let me ask you another question now. Have you ever been cheated on?
Oh, you mean if have anybody never get cheated on? I get
Well,
horn
I
until
know that some people never go through that.
I get horn until I get maga and white like a PVC pipe. But what?
Yeah, mute all your mic.
Mute
Mr.
your mic.
Michael is talking. Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, and just as I mean, this is life. I get horn, good horn, I get to banker. When you feel to eat and you're getting to eat, your belly full. When you feel to drink water, the water can't go down in your throat. When you feel to sleep, you sleep. I drive my car whole night, burning out a tank of gas whole night and I'm bawling like a cow. Yeah, you laugh. Yeah, I could talk about that now and laugh, you know. But let me tell you something. You see, a horn is a serious thing.
Yeah.
But although I get it and it affect me, I make sure I pay back.
Oh, well, I was not about to say that.
No, I pay back, man. I horn people too, man. What the hell? So I don't just to take on?
Will you ever get catch? You ever get catch?
No. It has something I could say, no, but I don't want to say it because I don't know who and who out there. Right?
Uh-huh.
But I'm very skillful in that. Very skillful.
Oh, you ever catch your partner honing you?
No. It wasn't no partner or nothing like that. It wasn't no partner or nothing like that. Watchman, I was out that I talking about maybe about 20 something years, nearly 30 years. I was in Canada at that time. And I living with a woman. You hear what I'm telling you? In Trinidad. But I was in Canada. She know the time I used to come home and you know the thing. So when that time reached, I find she asking me, hey, when you coming, baby? When you coming? But I did tell she are coming early August. And then when she study asking me that now, I tell she, I say, girl, plans changes. I come in around the 20th. And I pop in home 2 weeks before the time. And I meet a man in the place.
What?
I meet a man in the place. You hear what I'm telling you?
And what did you do, Michael?
What to do? You tell me what to do. You tell me what I should have done. I walk away from that. And that property remains own. I leave it, everything. I leave it, I done. Finished. Done. And that was, at that time, was my married wife I'm talking about. A divorce. A divorce at that time. And I even look for no property sharing or nothing like that. I walk away. People could have never believed I would have walk away from everything. I leave that. After that, she come and she married her next man and married over. In fact, for what I know of, she probably had about 4 or 5 different relationships after that, and none never last.
Wow.
So,
I from my experience, I get it already, but I'm gonna explain to you. I get it so dread that I lose weight. Start
I
to
too.
lose weight. My mind was neither here nor there. It reached so bad to a point where I had a few friends around, man. After a while, like I was on suicide watch, you could have thinking I would have do something
Yeah.
out of the ordinary. I tried talking to my friends about it and realized the advice I was getting from them wasn't working. I lose
And
weight tremendously, and it was bad,
but
princess. It was bad.
I too. I tell you what.
let me finish this. Let me finish say what I was saying. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When you get a real horn, let me tell you something. You don't even want to talk to nobody. You don't want anything people tell you. You get ignorant. You get vexed. Everything you hear, like you hear it wrong. I tell you, when you feel hungry and you get food to eat, your belly full. When you feel
Yeah.
thirsty and you get water to drink, it, the water can't go down. You feel sleepy, you go to lie down, and when you lie down, you can't sleep. Your mind just clicking, going all about. Somebody call you, you fail to answer. That's how it is. That's a real one. Nothing
Yeah.
you do could make your own self comfortable.
Mr. Michael, I know what you mean. You lie down on the bed there and you're going through old freaking photos on your phone with you and that man.
Let me tell
And
you
you're
something.
crying for no reason.
Let me tell you something. You know,
You hear a song on the radio that remind you of he and you, and you're crying. That'll tell you how bad that tobacco does be.
let me tell you something. I leave Santa Fe
Terrible.
to the field road.
But the
I went
worst
to
part about
Uruput.
it,
I went from
That's what
Labring.
I'm saying.
I come to Erin, driving my car home night. I tell you that bawling like a cow in my car. I'm bawling. People might laugh. You laughing or what?
Oh God, I know when I ain't laughing at you,
Michael.
I laugh at the
No,
fact that you
just now,
said.
just now. No. People could laugh now, but I telling the people here what I experience in life. Right? I mean, there's nothing to me
Michael, I want to
now.
ask you a question.
Yeah.
Fucking
I want to
social
ask you a question.
thing. That'll tell you how sick it is.
Hold on, just
Did you
let me
know
hear
the
this.
person?
Huh?
I wonder if you know the person.
If I know the person, no, I didn't know.
Okay,
If
the
you
horn.
like know the person. Know
No,
who the person, yeah, know the person, like know the person in real life.
no,
You know that.
no.
Not a stranger, somebody.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. When you get one and it's somebody you know, like a best friend or somebody, that could lead to violence. Yeah, that's serious
you
thing.
would have killed him. You would have killed him.
That's a serious thing. Yeah. If it's somebody you know, like a
Better
partner
to know
or
person.
somebody, yeah, that could lead
No,
to
Yeah, but let me ask.
Most of it is you and somebody who are going on real tight.
Let me ask a
yeah, that could
question. So,
lead to
Mr.
that could lead to
Michael,
violence.
Yeah.
Mr. Michael,
Yeah.
Mr. Michael.
Yeah.
So when you bounce up on that whole situation there, did she try to talk to you to tell you, well, to make an
She's going to get on
excuse?
bad here too.
Let me tell you something. When I was coming, I called my uncle and I tell him pick me up in the airport. Okay? And when my uncle bring me home, I tell him, I say, leave the luggage, I ain't taking it all that. Let me just go in the house and come back. And when I went and the realizes me, that man take off to the back. What my plane probably couldn't even catch him. The way how he was running. I was so shocked.
Man moving like bull then.
All I tell my wife is enjoy. And I walk back out and I go straight back by my mother's house. That woman from Israel, she know I come back from Canada. And that woman come day after day, day after day. All the things that I brought for her, I didn't even give shit. I give it to relatives. Day after day and begging.
Yeah,
Weeks after weeks and begging.
Yeah, but listen to me. After you come and catch she with the man, what else she coming to say to you? What she coming to say to you?
She coming to beg for forgiveness.
Nah, there's no forgiveness in that.
Here the line she using. Is the devil. Is the devil. Why can't do that?
I love to use that. It's the devil.
I didn't want to hear nothing. And you see that word? What did I use? I will never do that again. That can comfort me at no time.
Well,
I will
Mr.
never
Michael, you're lucky you meet them lie down and you meet them in the act. You know it is to meet them in the act.
Jesus.
That one. I meet mine in the act. That was send me in the hospital. You know just end up on trips.
Let
You
me
know
say
just end
something.
up on trips.
Let me say something. You see, if somebody not getting one, they will say, boy, if it's me, I will do this, or I will do that if I realize. Let me tell you something. You just get so shocked that you can't do one ass more than to walk away and go. That happened to me. I just turn my back and I say, enjoy. And I gone. And my own house, my own property, and up to today, I never step back my foot in that property. Never.
Wow.
And he driving the whole of Trinidad that night.
The
That's telling you.
The fox said these situations sometimes leads to death and families are ruined. Exactly. But I thank God you, Michael, you wasn't so, you had your head on your shoulder.
You know where I take out my real rage and thing? I tell you, when I was driving in the vehicle and I was bawling, I tell you, I drive around Erin to Labrador to Point to come back over Pooch and all that drive, I drive all night, bawling like a cow. It may sound like a joke now and somebody will laugh, hee hee hee. But I tell you what I went through. It was so dread.
Jesus.
I
It
want
was
I
so
want to
dread.
appeal I want to appeal to all the TikTok, the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, by extension, the world. Anybody who going through a situation right now with that, please, I want you to think twice. If all you need somebody to talk to, my line open, send my message, we could have a conversation appealing, because that is a mental health issue by itself there. Appealing to
What, boy?
everybody right now today. See anybody going through this situation with an unfaithful partner, infidelity, your marriage and all, please talk to somebody about it. I'm just begging all, don't make that choice, because sometimes when you don't make a choice to do something, you can't turn back the hands at time, and you can never bring back a life. Appealing to any and everybody who listen to this live, people who have a friend, a family member, a co-worker, anybody, I'm just asking you all to please talk to somebody about it before you do anything about it.
When that occurred with me, I thought, when I walk away from that, I talked to myself and I said, I will never ever fall in love with a woman again. Never ever. I had good woman friend that we did and good thing, but I was wrong. I come back after over 20 years and fall in love again.
And I saw you fall in love again. Although you say that.
It's only
You know,
human.
said that. He said, he said he came back after 20 years.
No, what your
Wait,
princess?
I want to hit
What
your
your
And you
heart
know,
for
princess?
20 years break.
and you know that first phone, it does really do something to you, you know. It does
Yeah, that'll be
mash
the
you up, you
echo.
know.
The
That'll be the
first one is
echo.
not the first one,
That
you know.
first one that's cripple, you know. It is cripple, yeah.
Boy,
Because remember,
What your
you young, remember you young and you naive and you in love.
I
So you
had
was like,
trouble.
you like then that you thinking it's a forever thing.
I had
You like then that you know.
I
I
had
telling you,
what your
I
princess?
was so bad. I used to slug in a corner. You know you're saying now, you know the song where from waiting to exhale, hurt like hell. I sit down in a corner and listen to that song on repeat and cry long tears. You know. Telling you, you know, that real bad, you know, until a day my sister come to see me and I tell she girl I'm not feeling good now. And she said, well, I'm to you, I say, girl, I'm not feeling good at all. And I fall along and them take me to the hospital. I was deeply dehydrated. And put me on drips and put me on a ward for 3 days. I didn't tell you how bad it was. Them asked me why not eating and thing. I tell them I wasn't feeling to eat. I can't tell them I get a horn and then on to banker.
all right, so Mr. Bridge wanted to say something. Mr. Bridge, go ahead. Hi, Tony. Pleasant good night.
Yeah.
Mr. Bridge,
Even
go
though
ahead.
I wanted to spell something in the comments. Even though in our culture we say a deputy essential and a cultural thing, we believe that horning in Trinidad and Tobago is a normal cultural acting, but it's something worldwide. It's not just our culture alone, right? Yes, our culture might accept it more because of the we come out of the slave indenture culture, we might accept it more. But getting horn does happen all over the world, in every
Yes.
country. It's not a
Yeah.
it's not a Trinidadian thing. You might think it's a Trinidadian thing because how our culture is now. Alright? A man will sing a song, a deputy essential. Remember when Penguin had that song, when those men trip off over that song? When your
A
wife porn that
deputy essential.
when your wife
It
porn
makes
that
you
on a
feel
Sunday morning.
vital.
Yeah, when they pour
Yeah.
that in her Sunday morning, you don't know what's going on. You understand what I mean? So even
Yeah.
though when she pour in her song, you don't know, but even though we might think it's a cultural thing in Trinidad, it's a normal thing to horn people and that kind of thing, it is not really a normal thing. It's like suicide. It's a worldwide problem. You follow? Right? Every culture have it, not our culture alone. Okay? We might accept it more, but it's a worldwide problem. You know? And I just want to spell that comment in the thing where some people feel it's just a cultural thing. Trinidadians like to do that. That is our way. That is not true. You know?
No.
Yeah. That is not true.
All right.
It's
So
like
all
any other
we
problem. It's a worldwide problem.
looking to wind down now. Is 9:49. So I want to bring up one more person in the box. I see the person. Where the person going? Lucy Brown. Lucy Brown. So I'm going to add Lucy Brown. Let me hear your contribution when you come up. I don't know. We only know the YouTube cuts. Like they're fighting Mr. Jeffrey right hard. Lucy Brown, pleasant good night. Hi. You have anything to say, ma'am?
Oh Lord, I have nothing to say. My phone, something, my finger must touch.
Okay.
What detail is
This
this?
already night. This already night. Your finger touching the phone. Your finger touching the wrong thing. This already night.
She must get a little cold feet.
Lucy.
Michael,
Yeah. Lucy,
Michael,
ever there home yet? Yeah, baby.
how come you not jumping up in the borough?
Nah, I hear tonight was the opening. No, I
Yeah.
have a piece of work going on now, and I can't leave that to do nothing. I will complete it in about 2 or 3 days from now, and then I will have fun after that.
Okay, okay. I have something to tell you. I said I could tell you Monday. Me and Ruben Felix get away on Facebook today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hold on, Mr. Jeffrey said the YouTube end cut, but I am not seeing anything on my end, so I don't know. But usually I'll be on YouTube and on Okay.
Fighting hard, boy.
Yeah, I seen it on my end.
The fighting him hard. The fighting him hard.
No, he said no. The YouTube end cut, but look at this is what I'm getting on my device here connecting. So I don't know what's going on, and my internet working, so I don't know. I don't know.
So what are the plans for tonight? What are you going to do after? You're going karaoke tonight?
Of course. You see, I want to make sure I'm finished this thing by 10 o'clock on the dot. Yeah, let's go for a little karaoke and sing my life away. Take a little to drink.
man taking you out.
Say again?
Yes, I'm going to tell you Monday. I get away with him. He's lied too much, girl. He's lied too much.
Yes,
Victoria, you know a man by the name of is his name boy? TNT document. I was saying it. He lives in Point 14 too.
I know
He was
nobody.
highlight.
I don't know nobody from Point. Mr. Jeffrey, no, it's not coming on.
I was sharing a video about it.
Yeah, but I
He
don't.
is one of them who just call out all the crap that going on. I will send it to you on WhatsApp.
Okay. I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody down on that side. I've never been on that side.
Yeah, to come down on we side.
Yeah, some things for Monday. Some things for Monday, please.
Warrior, you didn't answer my question.
What did you say, Mr. Michael?
I asked you if the little man carrying you out tonight.
Mr. Michael, I am single, you know.
It doesn't mean because you're single, a man can carry you out.
Mr. Michael, when you watch me right about now, I ain't really feeling this relationship thing. I could carry out myself with my girls, because me and two of my girls' friends, we just go out and karaoke, lime, and sing and have a good time. That don't mean to say somebody asked me to dance, I wouldn't give them a dance.
Yeah.
Respectably. But to say going out there, I give a man a rest, man. I fed up get my heart trampled on, mash on, and do that.
But Warrior, you're a beautiful woman and you could find a good man.
Yes, I know I can, but I take my time, you know. This time when I do decide to date, you know, I don't want no games. I'm not desperate because I could snap a finger just like that on island. I could get. But I'm looking for something real. You know,
Let me ask you this. If a minister say he like you and he want to be with you, would you accept the date? A minister.
It depends on who is the minister, his background. If he's a married man, hell no.
Puna MP.
I know you're gonna say some shit like that in the poll. Well, I know you're gonna say some shit. What the?
My brother.
Alright. If you had to pick between Puna MP, we call on him for any constituency. Puna MP, your MP, and oh God, that's no. And
Tabaki MP.
who's Sabaki them be again?
Gary. You West Indian, remember you're a West Indian batsman named Gary, and you know his surname?
Can we
I don't know.
say
I'm not sure on
I don't know Sabaki them be there. But two now
He minister foreign affairs.
wait.
Oh, stop trying to hook me up with man, please. I tell you, I want any man. I go by myself.
We say if you had to pick,
Them
who would you
three.
pick?
I ain't picking none. I ain't picking none.
Let me forget about the MP and let me forget about man and all them things. But when the urge come around, what you do to heal that?
Well, look at this.
To retake heavy scenes.
Yes.
I have toys.
Oh.
I will not show you them all, but I have toys.
Right.
Wait, so you have a rose?
And I am sure are safer there.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I know some people that say, I go to the shower, I go, different things. People have different remedy.
Yeah.
You know?
But them toys,
them
toys can never be better than the real thing.
It cannot be, but it satisfies some people.
All right.
You know? And once somebody concerned about if they use a toy or they use something else, once they leak and they're happy, you know.
All right.
True.
Yeah.
I never get one from it, and I was never lied to.
But you're honing it though. But you're honing it.
But no matter what.
When you use the
Look, Bonabo said he had his mind. Look, Bonabo said he have his mind. And Pamela.
When you switch from the tool to the rose, you're holding the tool with the rose. That is cheating on the toy.
Trinity, you see your little mind? Let me tell you something, eh? It's safer that way, and I'm going to remain that way. You understand? Nobody ain't coming to break my heart or to have me crying and walking the road like a mad woman.
No, some of them just use vegetable.
When you go karaoke, you doesn't see a nice man. We're not talking about the young men and them, talking about the men of age. You know what? You need to come San Fernando and I need to carry my Wilkie.
I feel them young men as had their eyes. I feel them young men as had their eyes more than princes and them old men, yeah?
But
Paul, we have to carry she by Wilkie's boy.
Yeah. They real back in time.
They real nice, you know. They just only play old time, real hype. Real hype.
I can real dance,
you will dance with the night. I tell you that.
I think Wilkie's is in Cocorit. Is it Cocorit?
Bridge now.
Then it have an next old school one, them moonlighting, moonlighting they could go to. They just have a old school thing too.
All right, all I hear this now. Look, my boy Chatter in the house. Chatter, pleasant good night and welcome to you.
Chatter,
you was on for a bit?
Pleasant good night, what going on?
All right, so you ain't getting away, no. You ain't getting away, no. So let's ask you the question again. If a man truly love you, a man or a woman truly love you, would they cheat?
Yes. I was with a woman. I did love this woman all. And I meet this woman sleeping on a mattress on the ground. And I bring she up, furnish her whole house, buy a piece of land in Digo Martin, start building my house, get she a work which part I work in a government job. And she went and horned me with the supervisor. So yes. And I meet she with nothing. I meet she was owing $10,000. She take her set of gold and sell it. She pawned somebody gold chain and she take the money and take off. And I meet she was owing that person. I pay off that loan. That woman was sleeping on the ground on a mattress. I furnish her whole house. do everything, buy a car for that woman. And when I do so, she was sleeping with the supervisor. So yeah.
Wow.
That necessarily didn't mean that woman loved you. No, probably you had loved that woman. You know,
Well,
but
at the point in time, it seemed like she loved me, but
Access.
she only loved what I was gonna do for her.
Exactly. She only love you for access.
Hear this. Wait, screech, chatter, hold up. Mr. Workers Right ask a question.
Yeah.
I was trying to bring him up with the box, but I realized I don't know what went on with the YouTube, but I now get it back, right? So Mr. Workers Right's question is, what is love?
Love, let me explain that.
All right.
Love is something
Mr.
that
Michael is going to explain to you what is love.
No, in my way.
In his way.
But I don't think love is something that you could explain. Love is a feeling.
Love is a 4-letter word.
No. Love is a feeling for me. Right? I mean, you could explain love to your partner and you could tell your partner how much you love, but for me, I will address it that love is a feeling that you can't really explain.
Love is a 4-letter word like fucking shit.
Love is a 4-letter word. It don't know love out here again, but that 4-letter word. Everybody out here for convenience.
Nobody love nobody. People that's
nobody love nobody.
People that's people for comfort.
But can't say that.
Nobody loves nobody in this world. Everybody gets convenience.
Man said love is a gift from God. Bernabas say love is a AI word. No, only when I see that only get hurt bad.
Love is a 4-letter word. Love is a 4-letter word.
Let me tell you something, yeah? I get hurt already really bad. And I know what it is to feel pain. I know what you can't eat, can't sleep, you can't go to work. Oh God, watch me. That time I had to push myself, wake myself up to go in the bathroom, you know, to take a shower, you know. Because I feel so hurt. Watch me, I actually feel like my heart will rip out my chest.
Let me tell you something. I meet this woman when I was 28 years old. And me and she break up when I was 35, and I was smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day when she do me that. And drinking heavily. It's my daughter who will bring me back. Love, I don't want that again, man. That going out the door.
I don't know. Love is the worst thing ever.
I'm not giving up on love. I am a lovely person. I love love. I am love itself.
I love maturing and pets.
I just don't want nobody to come and take advantage.
Let me ask you something, Chatter. You're in a relationship at this time?
I have a friend and I'm not in a relationship.
You have a friend, well, that you're not getting into a relationship, right?
Nope, I don't want to again. Never in life again. I have a friend. You go out in line, you come, you might spend a night, and in the morning, pack your bag and go home. Don't stick.
You have feelings to that friend?
Mutual feelings.
When you see you different to me, if I don't have feelings to a woman, I can't sleep with her. I ain't having no mutual friend and having sex with that person.
But remember, men does sleep with women. Men does sleep with women for just sleeping sake, you know. They don't have
I cannot do that as a man. I cannot do that as a man. I must have some kind of feeling, say, love for you, for I to put myself with you.
No.
And let me tell you this, I don't know about some people, I believe one day I will find true love. Right? And I'm talking about, yes, I need things, I need money, I need little vanities and things, but I'm talking about somebody who, you know,
for you.
For me, somebody you feel comfortable with, somebody you could share your life with, you could go to with all your problems, you know, and vice versa. You know, you will feel that connection when that two becomes one. And so up to now, I haven't felt that. And that is what I am longing for. And I'm praying to God before I even close my eye, I actually feel what it is, what is true love. Because I love love. And I deserve to actually, even if it's one day before I close my eye, I have to feel it.
You looking for love at first sight, love?
No, there is no love at first sight. There's a connection.
But yeah, let me just switch a question. Let
Princess,
me just switch a question on to you. You
Go
think
on, man.
you think if you find that love, you will make that man you will be a good wife to that man?
Yes,
In what way?
I will everything possible. In the bedroom, I will wash, I will cook, I will clean, I will listen to his problems. We will build together. We will build together. We his ideas. I will listen to his ideas. I will criticize them as well. I want just total togetherness.
doing that for free though.
Huh?
Alright, you being the chef, you being the chef,
No, well,
the
it's vice
maid,
versa. You know, if I in the
the
kitchen cooking,
cook.
you're there with me. If I washing, you washing too. You understand? The day I can wash, you wash. That's the kind of love I'm looking for. I'm looking for.
I
And
think
watch me. I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for somebody to understand me and from who I could understand, who I could relate. I'm looking for a lover. I'm looking for a friend. I'm looking for. I'm looking before I look for sexual relationship. Actually, I want somebody who I could understand and who could understand me, who could know,
we
could
need
read
somebody
between.
like to stimulate your mind. But let me ask you this.
Yeah,
If Maxi Priest come back today or tomorrow, you taking him back?
never happened. The devil is a liar. Abomination. Oh. Let me tell you this. There was once a guy I met, right? And he and we caught it over the phone for a very long while. We talk, we get to know each other and thing. But it so happened that we never really get the chance to interact because of, the age gap. Because when I found out he was a little younger than I was, and I usually don't like to date men younger than me. I like older men because I tell myself older men tend to know what they're about, what they want. But I ain't like some of these blasted older men that's going like them little blasted young boys. When you
But
were
you
young
not
as a
have
young.
plenty. But you not have plenty young fellas more mature than older men.
Yes, he was mature. This gentleman was mature. We don't still talk off and on, but I'm afraid him. He too handsome, the body too nice, and I don't believe he will have me alone. So I just keep him as a pen pal right there. Don't move from there. Yeah. But I am looking for love. I
But
want
you
somebody
never
to
know.
love me.
You could have your future husband on pen pal. You never know.
Yeah.
I like younger
You
women than
never
me.
know, princess. That could be the future husband. Some
You
That
people
feel
let
so?
some
that could
people
be the
let
one you're
push
looking
away
for.
the blessing,
That could be the one you're looking for.
Yeah.
For real? Wow.
I don't want nobody to feel offended, but I like women my age or older than me. I like younger women.
Oh,
I think
you
you
like
make
the
You
yourself
fresh.
look,
up.
Michael, you look like you're a freak in the sheets.
No, no,
Michael
no,
got things to make you heart pump.
no, no. I like.
Yes.
I'm being honest with you. I come here to game, my love for younger women is better.
I
So
like
I'm not
men.
saying
I like men my age, around my age bracket. I don't want no man older than 50. I see a movie and that scared me to death. This girl go with that older man and he end up getting a heart attack and stick inside the. I'm good. Good. I don't want no man older than 50 years old. I am sorry. I
So
don't.
chatter,
No.
you
Yeah.
like older women? You like older women?
Yeah, older woman, yeah. The more mature and you can sit down and have a good conversation with them. I find younger women, you really can't speak to a younger woman, man.
So
not
chatter, how
all,
old are
not all,
you? Let me
not
see if I
all.
can put a tackle here. Chatter, how old are you?
41.
41.
Yeah.
And how old was the woman you had in your life?
I was
What's the
20.
oldest woman I should ask? What's the oldest woman you ever did?
The oldest woman I ever did.
The
Right
age,
now,
yeah.
48.
Okay.
The woman who did shut me up, I was 28 and she was 31 at the time.
So you definitely do not like younger women. Why? Why is that? You're looking for a mommy.
No,
You're
no,
looking for a mother.
I never said I don't like younger women, you know. I never said that. I will date a younger woman, but I find you see women like in the 40 something range, they head more level. You could speak to them, you understand? All right, a young girl, right? All she thinking about is party, let me go and lime, let me go and drink, let me go and this, right? You see a woman who don't see life already. You could speak to that woman. You understand? She could advise. Yeah, she could talk to you about your problems. A young girl can't talk to them about your problems. Because I'm watching it like them don't understand where you coming from. You understand?
I don't want no older woman that when I start to rub Vicks, she rubbing Vicks too.
No. I ain't talking that age. No. I want no
Yeah,
Vicks.
I
don't want no Vicks.
Yeah,
I don't want that. No.
I want when I bend down and I ball, oh, she the same ball. Oh, God. Nah.
I weak. Hey, what the?
I ain't talking about no Vicks. I ain't talking about no geriatric case. I ain't talking about that at all.
I chatter, you say, like, a woman, I thought you like women who just take the teeth out the mouth and wait in water before they deal with you.
Hello, no. No. You talking about 60 and 65? No. You mad? That's not what I...
Yeah, you don't have to tell me exactly, but you can tell me if it's over or under. What's your age bracket?
I am 47. I turned 47 this year.
Oh.
Yeah,
so if you're looking for somebody, what will be the age bracket you're looking for?
Around my age. You could be my age or like a 2 or 3 years younger than me. But I don't want nothing cross 55.
Nothing older than 55.
Nothing older than 55.
Well, let me tell you this. I am 58 at this time, and I don't want nothing older than 50.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mr. Michael look like he is women and dying women, you know.
This woman
I see some good. I see some older women. How their body in form and how they looking good, and some of these young girls, I ain't lying, and I be like, go on there, boy. There's some older sisters. It's so good, you know.
Let me tell you something. It have a nurse working in St. James Hospital, and she could be about 50 something, and you can see this woman body. And when I go in there, I'll be watching she, and when she have a uniform, I say this. I'll be chopping. She has nurse, I feeling sick. Come and rub her back. The woman looking real good. The woman, I'm telling you, the woman does look real good.
Yeah, there's some older women that's good. So let hear me now. It's it's 10:13, and we're about to close off because
I don't want you're getting all the advice you want here. Forget the time.
Yeah, but warrior, that thing, that mosquito bite on your neck. We watching that
for the 9900th time. This is not a mosquito bite. The curling iron, the flat iron, not the flat iron, the hot comb.
And she like, watch how she biting up the tongue. What she like, she even know what it is.
I swear to God,
I'm finally looking like you're using. I used to make it disappear, you know.
Warrior, listen to me what I'm going to tell you.
Yes, I'm putting a cream. Yes, you see, hold on, everybody, hold on. No, I show everybody. It was last night or night before. There's a cream that I have selling to remove all the blemishes and all dark marks. And it works. Paul, mute your mic. It works. So I tell everybody, you see this burn mark here? You see this burn mark? It turn into a bag full with water thing and then it bursts. Right? I started using the cream on it about 2 or 3 days ago. And you see how it started fading. It was darker than that. Now as a big woman, if I had a little side chick and I make a little flex, I would say. But no, that's not a heat. And I don't have to like
we be just troubling you because I hear you tell that last
time. You have the complexion for a good hickey. Get a man to put a hickey on your blasted neck.
Hey, all your maddest.
I tell you, she needs some of that sexual healing. You can see how she face. You looking stressed.
I look stressed. I need sleep. Yesterday I was out there in the protest, and I come
Go
home and
blast it.
I did a program last night.
You need a man to put you to sleep.
Yeah, that come down Digo Martin by Dustin Don.
Don't go down the go, eh? Don't go down there. Don't go down the go. Don't go down there.
Why?
Trinity, hold on. Wait have I dusted on?
Well, you see on a Tuesday night, nice
Okay.
back in time music, it had karaoke, you can lime, it has
Angela, stop it. What did it have?
it had back in time lime karaoke, it have a real nice vibes on there on a Tuesday night. You could come
On a
down there
Tuesday?
and wine.
Okay.
Why?
You can come to point my butches. It have a bar in point something called butches. Them just play nice music on a Friday and Saturday night. You go enjoy yourself.
Trinity, so I say don't come Digo Martin.
Digo Martin.
I born and grew in Digo Martin. Digo Martin nice.
Which part of Digo you born and grow?
I born in Bagatelle. I lived there since I know myself. I in Bagatelle.
I lived Waterville for 5 years. I used to go in Bagatelle for the green trees.
I went government school and I went
All
junior
in know I
sec.
come quite handy, right? Quite behind God back, eh? So with all them invitation, I had to get a car. Oh, so Mr. Jeffrey saying it's 10:16, right? So all we have to close off. I tell all them we get booked, you know.
You can close off on workers' rights and stay on your TikTok. Tell workers' rights bye-bye.
But on a little serious note, at San Antonio WhatsApp they feel I see a businessman falsely arrested, and when he went in prison he gets sexually assaulted and he case
we'll
dropped.
talk about that tomorrow. All they are coming off the live. I want to go karaoke too. Right, so I love all you. I'm saying pleasant good night.
So we have to go until 11 Monday, eh? You have to go until 11 Monday after, eh?
I will talk to the producer, Mr. Jeffrey, and let me see what can happen.
But
So I say pleasant good night.
you're not working tomorrow?
No.
Right, we could go till 11 man.
No, but I want to go out. I have them
Where you
girls
going
and
out?
waiting.
Okay.
Yes.
Have a good night.
You
I
see,
love
she looks
all
well. Don't know what she going and get a booty call and organize herself.
Love you, the Fox. Pleasant good night, everybody in the comment section. I ain't calling no name because time going on. Me, I love all you. Mr. Chatter, Mr. Michael, Paul, Trinity, everybody. I love all you. And special thanks to Mr. Workers' Rights for coming on with me tonight. Have a blessed night.
I will think for Monday, please, God.
Yes. You just score it up and Monday, please, God, guys. Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.